Hi, everybody at Dean, and Brooke Nero especially for inviting me to make this video. I'm on my porch here. I have a little note card I'm going to refer to and glance at so that I don't go off track in my video. I graduated Mount Holyoke College in 2018, so I've been doing kitchen, bathroom design, pantry, mudroom, blah, 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 design work for the past 7 years. I've been doing it for local builders and directly with homeowners, custom cabinet builders, as well as renovators that have showrooms and are selling stock cabinetry. I do the home show in Western Massachusetts. I have a beautiful booth. I set it up, and I get a lot of design work directly from homeowners, and then I often suggest builders that they can work with to implement the design plan I'm about to fabricate for them. I don't have a lot of clients who come to me with an idea on paper. Not many people do a sketch or have a preconceived notion about what they want. They kind of leave it up to me. They might tell me a color or show me some pictures, scrolling through their Pinterest collection or whatever. And it's been on me to kind of take it from there. I usually get the design done in 2 or 3 drafts for a client. And it works out pretty well. Like you, I go to their home, I see the environment, I usually ask them 100 questions, things like, are we keeping the floor, the shape of the kitchen, an island, a color scheme, a door style, shaker, slab, or raised panel. I like raised panel, nobody else likes raised panel. I ask them if they prefer drawer banks versus swinging cabinet doors, glass in cabinets, open shelving. I'm not a huge fan of open shelving, but whatever. If they have to have it, I'll do it. What else? I'm a cook, so I always approach the design from the aspect of a well-functioning kitchen for a cook, and usually they do too. When I pull the design together, I usually put in things in your showroom that you're selling that they could actually purchase in the end. The correct quartz and a backsplash they could actually get. So I'm conscious of that. Let's see, what bugs me about the cabinet business, cabinetry in general. I am not a huge fan of the Lazy Susan, so I usually put in a blind with swing out shelves or something like that. But again, if somebody has to have the Lazy Susan, I'll cave. I always think the top drawer in a 3-drawer base is too shallow. I wish all the manufacturers would add another inch to that drawer. I don't know how you guys feel about this. Top molding tends to be traditional. I'm always looking for creative ways to solve a top molding issue with a modern looking cabinet. Cabinetry, when it's transported from a stock cabinet manufacturer, seems to always get messed up and damaged. I don't know how to solve this, but it is a royal pain, and maybe you guys have solved that. So cabinetry in general is extremely expensive, and clients usually flip over the price of cabinetry, and I don't blame them. So usually when I do a design, I put in the first design sort of the bare, doodad minimum, the double trash or some rollout shelving, but I don't go crazy so I work within a budget regarding stock. Let's see, what else? Hold on. I'm trying to think of things to tell you about me personally here. I like to golf. I golf as much as I can. I shoot like in the 90s, so I can keep up with anybody I'm playing with. Project I did this summer. This is a brick walkway. I used all my old brick, but I relaid out. I put a nice base. I worked for 10 days in 98-degree weather on this. Oh my gosh, what a pain. Here, something else I like to do after dinner. I go to my basement. Here's a project I'm working on. I bought this. It's a cranberry rake. I got it, at Brimfield. Do you guys go to Brimfield? But it was missing this tine, so well, it wasn't missing, it was broken. So I had to rebuild the tip. I have to stain it and sand it and try to... Anyway, I'm kind of proud of that. That's it. Can't think of anything else. Text me or send me an email. Let me know if I missed anything or what other people say in their video resumes. All right. Thanks for listening. Hope to hear from you guys. Bye.